Yo, what's up, guys? We are gonna find some plays. So, should we start out on PrizePicks or Underdog? Or what book do you guys want to look at? I'm down for whatever. So, let's see what we got here. Shoot. So there's some good value on Underdog. Let's try to do an Underdog fantasy slip. Again, in these streams, like there's hundreds of sports books out there, Ballybet, Bet Rivers. All these books have different lines, so I always say like the more books you're using, that's just going to help you out long term. Because again, all these books have different lines. Sometimes there's better value on, PrizePicks. Sometimes there's a shit ton of bets on Underdog Fantasy. So let's just start building a slip. Let's try to find some plays. Give me a sleeper slip too. Yo, does sleeper have a promo? And Sabonis. Ooh, fuck. And then we can fade Kuminga. So this is going to be the first play I lock in. Okay, so we got a 3-pick entry on Underdog. If you want to hit. Again, Underdog, they bump things pretty quickly. So if you want to lock it in, just try to move quick. In PrizePicks, they only give you a 5x payout. For 3-pick entries, Underdog is 6x. So that's why, Underdog, the optimal slip type, when you kind of go through everything, are 3-pick entries. But again, the way that Underdog works, and, hopefully you guys have had time to bet it, is if you take a player, please tell me. Nope, they didn't remove it. So there we go. Is if you take a player to go over or under, you always get the same payout. So kind of the first step to finding value on Underdog is you want to compare to the market. You want to compare to sports books. These books are fucking good at setting lines. Everything's baked into the market. You can see FanDuel in the line movement chart. Like they've ripped George to being a pretty heavy favorite to go over. And again, like all the live stream plays you'll see tracked in the sheet in the description on YouTube. But anyways, we got our first play from this stream. Should we do PrizePicks or what? So this is an Underdog play, and it's a 6x payout. But it's a little misleading. Like you're not betting 100 to win 600 in profit. You're playing 100 to win 500 in profit, 600 total, with your stake back. But anyways, there's some good fucking value on Underdog right now. So like another play, I already actually gave this out on Fliff, but, these lines are flying around. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, it's so risky betting the last games of the season because these games don't matter. The Rockets are out of the playoffs. But if there's good value, I'll play it. So we got Trey Lyles under 5.5 rebounds. Why not? Let's see if we can get another slip in. Lyles under in rebounds, right? You can see here the over is heavily favored. Throughout the market, all these sports books, all these books have different lines. Like they're taking different actions, so they'll have slightly different lines. But anyways, what do we want to go with as our third pick? Fuck it. Let's do some esports. So esports I use, a lot of times just to kind of round out my slip. I did not want to include that golf play. Also, if you were on the stream, we did hit our 3-pick. This was from actually a couple days ago, but anyways, if you want to lock this in, try to lock it in before it moves. But our play from the stream, a couple days ago ended up smacking. Patrick Schick under half of a goal. But anyways, let's lock this in. Hopefully you have had time. You've had time to hit it. But then we can check out FanDuel. Doesn't seem like Trey Lyles over 8.5 points. I don't know. We're already on his under in rebounds. There's some different value. Whatever. But maybe we'll do a PrizePick slip next. So let's try to get this in before anything moves. Bro, we're in. So we got 2 3-picks on Underdog to kind of start out the stream. PrizePicks next. Should we do PrizePicks next? Under 16 headshots. So, it looks like such a random slip, but, the value in esports is pretty crazy. I say this all the time, but, like, there's so much surface area for the books to cover in esports. There's just so many games, right? Like, I love the NBA. There's only 5 games today. And also 2 of them have started. But esports, I mean, these guys go harder than fucking O.J. Simpson, bro. They play like 50 games a day. No, there may be like 100 games a day. So a lot of surface area for the books to cover. All these books are trying to set their own lines. So lots of opportunities for them to screw up. PrizePicks had this line at 14.5. PrizePicks definitely, the sharper book for esports at least. So we got in 2 plays to kind of start out this slip. But anyways, let's go over to PrizePicks. What do people think about Jalen Green tonight? So obviously, Rockets are out of the playoffs. But we got Jalen Green over 2.5 made threes. What do people think? He's actually had exactly 2 threes in 4 out of the past 5 games. People think Jalen Green's going to ball tonight. We got Jalen Green over 2.5 threes. Some bets already showing up for tomorrow. So sometimes there's good value. When books first post lines, that's when the biggest discrepancies are. Or you'll see the biggest discrepancies, and there's the most value in the market. What do people think about Jalen Green threes? Over 2.5 made threes. Anyone got thoughts, opinions, concerns? Yes. Super athletes, sup D-Gens. Oh, too soon. OJ used to tail. Let's donate to Otani. Yeah, guys, donate to Otani. I started a little GoFundMe. Raise 40 mil for Otani, and we'll be in a good spot. Anyways, we're already fading Fox on Underdog, but do we want to fade Fox again? Under 39.5 PRAs. Again, he's gone over 3 out of the past 5 games. But that's not that's public info. It's priced into the market. It's all, you don't always have to be right in sports betting. To make money, you just have to have an edge and win long term. So you don't got to be right on every pick. I feel like Underdog, they give me a max bet size of $100 per slip, $100. So you don't have to be perfect. You just have to get an edge. So it's really about getting down the volume. And strangely, they don't seem to really be bumping. They still have this play on George available. So they're not bumping things. Sometimes they bump things pretty quick. But anyways, let's build this slip. So we got Jalen Green and Fox. And now so you can see, man, golf lines are starting to show up for tomorrow too. So again, you never know when the best bets are going to occur, but a fuck ton of golf is showing up right now. So maybe we'll look at that in a sec. We had some good golf plays today. I mean, unfortunately, the taco didn't hit from yesterday, but we had some nice 4 out of 5s. So let's continue building this slip. I mean, maybe there will be some golf value on PrizePicks if we're lucky, man. And there is none. It doesn't look like PrizePicks has posted lines yet for tomorrow, only Underdog. But PrizePicks has a shit ton. So let's just get rid of everything but PrizePicks so we can zone in on some PrizePicks value. So we got Green over 2.5 threes, Fox under 39.5 PRAs. Taylor Hendricks over 5.5 rebounds, right? Obviously, if you don't like any of these picks, we can find some other options to go with. I mean, Hendricks hasn't done shit, but maybe someone's out for the Jazz. I mean, 5.5 does seem like a pretty high rebound line for him. Anyone have thoughts on Taylor Hendricks over 5.5 boards? But what we can do is we can find some esports plays to pair. Again, we have 3 good picks on PrizePicks, but they give us ass payouts. Fucking ass payouts. So we don't want to play a 3-pick entry. You want to build out your slip a bit more, find a 5 flex. So you look at Murr's line, PrizePicks opens him at 24.5. Every other book is opening his line higher. So those other books are data points telling us hey, PrizePicks has this line too low. So even if you don't know anything about esports, these books are good at setting lines. That's their full-time job. You know what I mean? That's just how markets work. So we got 3 picks now, or 4 picks, I apologize. So we got our boy Murr over 24.5. And then You know, I like to focus on these plays too, where you have more data points. Like there's 5 other books posting Murr's line for tomorrow for CS2. They all have his line higher, so we have a bit higher confidence than if, say, only 2 other books are posting lines. And not as many books post, you know, esports lines as, let's say, you know, NBA player prop lines, because esports is a much more niche market, but you know, we can still find some value at least to round off slips. So let's see what the final play is that we want to go with. What are we thinking? So we got our boy Wood 7, and there's actually just a fuck ton of esports line discrepancies right now. But you can see 224 books posting NBA player prop odds. So you essentially have 224 different data points on where the line should be set. But here's another pretty clear esports, you know, play. And I think the last esports play we went with, I could be wrong, but did pretty well. But anyways, let's see what we got here. And you can see PrizePicks, they have pretty ass betting, you know, limits. I mean, I try to keep it real. Underdog, I'm on $100 limits. PrizePicks, I'm on jack shit. And some people are like, yo, just create a PrizePicks account for your dad. It's like, bro, I'm not trying to get in trouble. But anyways, let's share this link for anyone who wants it. Who wants the tail? Sleeper slip. It's a good limit. It's a good limit. But anyways, here's the play. Entire Jazz starting lineup is out for tonight. Yo, thanks. Can you do a couple of FanDuel picks? Yeah, we can look at FanDuel. We can see if there's anything good on FanDuel. I mean, obviously only if there's value on FanDuel. But anyways, we got in some good plays on PrizePicks. This Jalen Green line actually keeps getting better. I mean, you can see, like, I don't know. The market's constantly moving around. Maybe sharps are hammering his over. So, you know, if all the action's coming in on the over, the books take that as a sign that, hey, the over is probably the more likely outcome. We should trend our lines in that direction. But I don't know. Like, sometimes these line movements are lineup driven. But anyways, let's go to Fliff and Underdog. Maybe we can throw in better too. Maybe dabble too. And let's see what we got. So some of these plays are available, you know, if you use better, they're available on better as well. So we could try to find like a better slip. Although someone was saying FanDuel, so let's put in FanDuel, Caesar, shit like that as well. Again, ideally you use all these books. Never know which book's going to fuck up, you know, their lines on a given day. So like you can see for tomorrow, Blue Jays money line, not like crazy value on it, but I mean FanDuel opening the Blue Jays at minus 220. Rest of the market opening it around like minus 260-ish. That wouldn't be bad value on FanDuel. But you know, waited a bit too long to start this live stream. It doesn't look like there's a ton of player props for tonight aside from like Jalen Green under 5.5 assists. And you can see FanDuel, they do not have a lot of juice in their market. They only have minus 110, minus 110 juice. Like Fliff has 70-cent spread. FanDuel's 20 cents, minus 110, minus 110, 20 cents of juice. Fliff is fucking 70 cents, minus 175. But you can see all the other books have the under heavily favored. So if you don't like my Jalen Green threes pick, or if you want to ride this too, I mean, that would be, you know, solid value on FanDuel. A play with an edge. But anyways, let's see what we got. So should we do a better slip or what? Fuck yes! Bro, let's go. The parlay I gave out today on FanDuel. Bro, Canadians. If anyone tailed my FanDuel parlay, bro, Canadians over half of a first period team total. I thought that was screwed, but hey, 17.58 in, we get the goal, boys. So if you tailed my FanDuel parlay, we got that in. So that makes me feel better. A little bit better. Anyways, people have a problem with a better slip. Let's go to better. Let's go! So let's take a look at better and let's see what we got here. So again, they have a free pick on the UFC. So you can see that right here. Alex Pereira over half of a significant strike if you haven't used it. But let's see if we can, is there enough value to justify doing a better slip? Let's see. If not, maybe we got to run another prize pick slip. Whoops. Ooh, we got some dabble. We got a ton of stuff, man. So, you know. On better, like, there's 3 picks with good value. You could pair with the promo play. Does Sleeper have a promo? People keep asking for Sleeper. Probably because the Sleeper plays I gave out yesterday hit. But, doesn't look like they have a promo. They had a promo yesterday, but nothing today. I've said this before, but Sleeper, they just like, they charge a lot of juice. So in general, it's pretty hard to find value, in my opinion. Well, not in my opinion, like I'm 100% right. But like, you know, you look at their market, minus 141, minus 119, like 60 cents of juice on player props. Like that's a lot of fucking juice. So just a pro tip, like if you're going to sign up and bet on only one sports book, try to pick a book with like lower juice than Sleeper. FanDuel probably is the book that has the least juice, especially in mainline player prop markets. But anyways, let's see what we got here. Maybe we got to do another prize pick slip. Prize picks or Fliff. And then we can try to build a FanDuel play, but let's see what else we have. So do people like fading Curry? Steph Curry, under 10.5 RAs. What do we think? The kid from Davidson. Steph Curry, under 10.5 PAs. People like fading Curry tonight. 52.6K people have bet this over. Should we fucking fade him? That's crazy. I don't know if that number's real, but if it is, that's crazy. But you can see, you know, checks out from a value perspective. All the books have his under heavily favored. But it's just like, what else do we want to go with? So we're already on Fox PRAs. Do we want to fade his PAs, though? Like, sometimes these derivative markets, like there's points. Sometimes these like more niche markets, points plus assists, have decent value too. And like, it's not surprising if PrizePicks is offering good value on a PRA line, there's a good chance like they're fucking up the PA line as well. Same thing with Jalen Green, PRAs. I mean, obviously, like, you know, it is the end of the NBA season. The game does not matter for the Rockets at all. It's like, you probably saw that in the Hawks game last night, or I did, because I was on Capella's over. And like, they were up like 20 or whatever. They just blow the fucking lead to the Hornets. Starters don't even come back in. Trey, no. They were all on the bench just the entire fourth quarter, which is super, super annoying and frustrating as a sports bettor. But it doesn't mean, you know, there's not good bets that we can find. Like, what the fuck, man? 38-22. You don't put Capella in. He plays 21 minutes. So, sure, whatever. But, again, that's already factored into the market. Gambling's always random. It's not like anything, you know. The same strategy applies, trying to find value, shit like that, like on our plays. And you can see, like, the Bucks have his over heavily favored, whatever. But honestly, the player threes line is better, so maybe we just rock with it twice. If you guys want to ride Jalen Green twice, that's a good option. And then we can find some other picks to go with. So, I mean, it's going to be a kind of similar slip, but we'll find some new esports plays. Because there's a lot of esports line discrepancies. Also, a decent play to pair, if we're fading Curry, people like Trace Jackson over 9.5 RAs. Obviously, they're playing the Trailblazers. I think they're like, what, minus 1,000 favorites. Game could be a blowout. But like, these plays pair kind of well, you know, in a sense. Curry and Trace Jackson, like, they kind of compete for rebounds and assists. Only one person can get a rebound on a possession. I assume they're both starting. I think Clay's out, so I think they're both starting, but, I mean, I could be wrong, but, I mean, these plays, long story short, I think they pair pretty well together, but we still need a final pick that we can go with. So let's find something. So, we can build an esports. Let's see what else there is. So again, like every pick I give out, First fucking step is I want to make sure, like, okay, like, does this pick have value relative to the rest of the market? Because betting random shit with your gut, that's what 99% of people do, and they all fucking lose money. So you can see here, Hard Zhao. What a name. His line is 27.5. Rest of the market has him at like 30. PrizePicks 27.5. Like, you know, we're buying at 27.50 when the rest of the market has him at 30.50. I mean, doesn't seem horrible. So there's some good esports value, but, you know, this shit will keep you up all night. I mean, these games are at like 1 a.m. and stuff like that. So, anyways, let's just lock it in. I don't want to waste a bunch of time. We got fucking bets to hit. So, here's the play. And let me put the link in the chat for whoever wants to tail. Alex, want to oil me up. Wow. 52.6K last 5 capper. Sad to see. Need 1 assist from White. Yeah, we need 1 assist from Kobe White. How is someone favored to go over 2.5 turnovers? That's crazy to me. I'm pretty sure Luka's line is typically like 4.5 turnovers. Wemby too. I mean, Zion's turnover line is 3.5. I think Brunson's turnover line is oftentimes 4.5. Typically the guy handling the ball, you know, the point guard or whatever. Anyways, so what do we want to look at? Is there anything else exciting that we can talk about? So we're already on these plays. Am I missing any bucks? Sometimes I just like to make sure, like, yo, okay, like I don't got anything filtered out. And let's see if we can find anything. And if not, you know, we'll go on with our days and hopefully hit the bets we hit on this stream. So what do we want to do? Let's get rid of Sleeper. Or let's add in Sleeper. I apologize. And maybe we will be able to find some value on Sleeper. I mean, it's a new day. I say all the time, like, there's never any value on Sleeper, but yeah, there's no value on Sleeper. They just charge so much juice that, in general, it's pretty hard to find good shit. But, is there anything else? So these 2 plays we hit, PrizePicks were on. There's some plays it looks slow. Fuck, baby. So we do have some more plays coming up on Underdog. But unfortunately, I got $100 betting limits. I'm already on Fox. So what we can do is let's get rid of PrizePicks for a sec. Come on. Let's get rid of PrizePicks for a sec. And so we could fade Curry on Underdog too. And we could also ride Taylor Hendricks. You guys, what do you think? Like, would you want to ride Taylor Hendricks twice in a night? We got Taylor Hendricks over 5.5 boards. Fox under 3.5 threes. I can't include again. Curry under 10.5 RAs. So let's go here. Again, the hard part about sports betting, in my opinion, it's not like learning the strategy to beat the books. It's like being able to consistently get down the action. Because, again, these books are shitty, and if they think you're profitable, they'll try to limit you. So you can see they're bumping stuff as we speak, but it looks like the rebound line is still available. And again, there's a ton of golf showing up for tomorrow. So what we can do is we can run a 4-pick. Sabonis over 4.5 first quarter points. I think we were looking at that earlier, but it ended up getting bumped pretty quickly. PrizePicks has them at 5.5. So solid value there. And then we just want to find a golf pick that we can go with. And we can run a 4-pick entry. What do people think about Bryson over 70.5? Well, they already locked Curry. So we can lock in this as, I mean, I guess we'll do another Underdog 3-pick. So we got 2 PrizePicks plays so far on this stream. Links are in the chat for both of those. And how's Tiger doing? And then we already got some golf value showing up for tomorrow. And again, all the live stream plays are tracked in the sheet in the description on YouTube, but let's lock this in. So hopefully you've had time to, you know, play it. I'm always just worried they're going to bump something before I have a chance to bet it. But they haven't bumped this yet, so that's good. And we have our third underdog play. So again, like, a lot of people wonder, or, you know, how many bets should you place per day? It all depends on the amount of opportunities available, the amount of good lines. Like, if it's a busy day in the NBA and there's a ton of line movements, injuries, there may be a ton of spots, opportunities where the books are fucking up. What the fuck? Dude, so Underdog seems to be the book right now. Valanciunas rebounds. I mean, what is going on with Underdog, bro? You can see they just put this line up. If you pull up the line movement chart, they just put this line up 57 seconds ago. Why did they put this line up? I don't know. But they did 54 seconds ago. 1 minute ago now. The entire market has him as a massive fucking favorite to go over. So what we can do is get a little creative here. We can go to our next golf pick. You can't include 2 golf picks in the same slip on Underdog, or they try to reduce your payout, which is annoying but true. You can see there's various plays coming up actually in the Pelicans game, so I'm not sure if something just happened. But these are the first 2 picks. Let's take a look at Curry assists. So again, like, out of the thousands of lines available on Underdog, it's more just like, yo, what are the plays? Where are they actually offering a value? That's like the first step. So we have Curry under 6 assists. I like it. He'll probably be a ball hog. What am I doing, bro? So we got Curry under 6 assists. I missed his... Where is this, bro? What the heck? Where are you? So we need Curry under 6 assists. So it looks like they already pulled that. They pulled like all of Curry's lines. So people like Valanciunas tonight, or do you like Trey Murphy points more? Anyways, fuck. Let's see. So this Valanciunas play looks solid. I don't want to pair Herb Jones. I already have a play in the game. What was that Esports play we already locked in? So what we can do to kind of round out our slip, because the best type of slip are these 3-pick entries, is we can throw in Tabson under 16, so lock that in if you want to tail it. And if you just take a look here, you know, rest of the market has them at 14. Fuck, they already locked Hovland. So you can see they dropped golf lines, which is great. But now they're starting to adjust things because they're realizing, hey, we're fucking them up. We're off from the market. You know, round 1 ended. They're starting to post lines for round 2. All these books, models are out of sync. Early actions coming in from sharps, moving around the market, moving around lines. And we're taking advantage of... Now they're bumping things. Fuck! So what we can do is we can find one more pick to go with. And... just lock it in quick. I mean, again, they are on some of these. So this is the 3-pick entry we want to lock in. It's weird because it doesn't seem like they're bumping the NBA plays. And there he goes. So you can see now they're just bumping, bro. They screwed up so many of these golf lines, but they are bumping. And again, you want to tail my Underdog shit. Hit a 5-pick, hit a 3-pick, and then our play from yesterday, this was actually a 4-pick. 4-pick entries you want to play with insurance, and that did decently. But anyways, this would be the play. So this would be the play if you want to lock it in, get it in. And we already have 3 picks on Underdog, but might as well make it 4. Ride some golf dudes, some esports dudes, some NBA players. And they already removed 2 of them. What the heck? Honestly, this may be a waste of time. Trying to do an Underdog slip. I mean, we already gotten 3. Again, I never understand, like, why now? Like, you let me get in 3, but let's see. Nobody likes a complainer. So we got over 10.5 points. Again, I'm not sure if some lineup news came out. I'll look at the chat in a sec, but I just want to make sure I get in a slip before the next line moves. Because there is some good value, but hit it. So there's a ton of golf value. So like take an NBA player, you know, ride him with a golf player, throw in an esports boy. Then you got a fun night ahead and then a good morning, you know, all day long. So Valanciunas' points is gone. So let me guess, Trey Murphy's points is gone. But anyways, you got to be quick. You got to be quick. Over 15.5 points. I mean, I'm not sure how important the Pelicans game is for seeding. I mean, not that it matters. It would already be priced into the market, but regardless. Unfortunately, this entry, so lock it in if you want. You can see Underdog, you know, this exceeds your daily limit. So they're limiting the amount I can bet per day, which is bullshit, but they are. So we'll move on. But it seems like something had to just happen in the Pelicans game because now these lines are flying around and there's some good plays popping up on FanDuel as well. Like, you want volatility in the market. You want, you know, shit to go crazy, bro. Like, you want to see players, not injuries. You know, you want to see lineup news. Players get ruled out because that affects, you know, all these books have to update their odds and some are going to be slow. Some are going to be asleep at the wheel. Yada, yada, yada. Dude, so look at this. I mean, Curry assists under 5. Like, we just got him, I think, under 6 assists. Or no, we didn't end up playing that. It was at 6. But his assist line has just been getting fucking hammered towards the under. But let's see. So, is there anything new on PrizePicks? Because it seems like Underdog's a lost cause. So let's do dabble, better, PrizePicks. Maybe there's some, you know, good plays. Jalen Green, Taylor Hendricks, same stuff on better if I get rid of PrizePicks. Because sometimes a line will be on both PrizePicks and better, but it looks like 3 plays on Jalen Green, so better's just screwing up all their lines on Jalen Green, but nothing really crazy. So let's look at the sports books, FanDuel, Fliff, see if there's anything exciting to talk about. I mean, you know, some value on FanDuel, some value on Fliff, like Dylan Brooks under 3.5 boards. I don't know. People like fading Dylan Brooks. He's been on fire. Obviously, it didn't matter against the Mavs when he put up, like, where is Dylan Brooks' rebounds? I don't know. I mean, 1, 0, 2, 5, 5. Kind of hit or miss, but you can see here, like, Bet Online, a lot of these sharper books have really, honestly, let's just lock it in, have really ripped towards his under. Again, like, you know, let's see. So let's go here, and we need the Rockets game, and we need Brooks under. So we'll try to move quick just so they don't bump anything. And then at least we got in one Fliff play. It's not like the craziest value play in the world, but that's pretty good. And then again, Blue Jays minus 220, like Chicago Cubs first 3 innings money line, like DraftKings, Caesars opening this at minus 110, minus 120. Sometimes these derivative markets have better value than the normal money line. But anyways, so we got in some plays, 2 PrizePick slips, 1, 2, 3 Underdog slips, and then a Fliff play. And that'll be the live stream. So best of luck. You know, if you tailed any of these, thanks for tuning in. And let's make some money. And again, all the live stream plays you'll see in the sheet on YouTube. But thanks so much. Have a great rest of your evening.